I got tricked by a narcissistic shaman, took ayahuasca in the Amazon rainforest and survived it. This is part 2 of my story. If you haven't watched part 1, go and watch part 1 on my page now and then come back to this. So after my dad died, I moved to London and I was participating in a lot of risky behaviour. Some would say dangerous. By this point, I was burning the candle at both ends. I was partying a lot, working really, really hard, building a really successful business and making a lot of money. But I couldn't get away from the fact that maybe something really bad had happened to me as a child, that I'd suppressed it or blocked it out somehow. My friends, who was really, really into yoga, she got me into yoga and meditation. And I am a kind of all or nothing kind of girl. So if I'm going to do something, I go all in. I'm a little bit obsessive, I guess. And I was meditating for hours and hours. I was dedicated. Every single day, I was meditating. I was doing so much meditation that I felt that I was tapping into loads of different realms. Then one day when I was meditating, I just felt different. Something felt really, really different. Now, as a teenager, I took magic mushrooms. And this is kind of the only way I can describe this experience. Just the only thing was, I hadn't taken any magic mushrooms. Everything felt really intense, like normal activities, like getting on the tube, just felt overwhelming. Like my senses were really open and I could feel other people's energies and almost like read their minds. Like my psychic abilities and my spiritual abilities were really coming on board, but I just didn't quite know what was happening. Like I didn't have the awareness of what this was. It was just happening, and it was really happening to me at a rapid rate. Like I could see things that other people couldn't see. I could see into different realms. It was really scary, honestly. I was hearing voices and seeing strange beings. I actually thought I was going a bit mad or crazy. Honestly, I thought I'd lost my mind. Really, I did. I mean, if you told someone 100 years ago something like this, they'd probably put you in an asylum, right? So I actually thought that I was losing my mind and I was going a bit crazy. And I didn't feel like I could tell anyone about this. Like I didn't feel like I could trust anyone with this information because honestly, I thought maybe I am going crazy. And then I heard it, the voice. I was walking over a bridge in London after getting off the tube late at night. I had a long day's work. And the voice said to me, just jump. Nobody cares. And I had this awareness that that's not actually my voice. That's a masculine energy. The voice went on to say, nobody cares about you. It was almost like it was trying to convince me, right? That like actually no one cared about me. I started searching for answers. And eventually, after communicating with an Indian shaman, a guy in India who, claimed to be a shaman, that this was a Kundalini awakening. I ended up retreating back to the Cotswolds where I'm from to try and find some peace from this terrifying experience that was happening to me. Because honestly, I didn't feel safe. I felt really, really unsafe. And I just kept looping back in my mind that I was losing my mind. I ended up retreating back to the Cotswolds to try and find some peace of mind. And I was meditating and relaxing in this rose garden. And all of a sudden, the whole rose garden turned into the Amazon rainforest. And a big anaconda came towards me and opened its mouth. The only thing that I could think of is that I needed to surrender and just allow. And then I was back in the Cotswolds, back in the garden. I knew that I had to go to the rainforest. Make sure to follow me for part 3 of my story.